To the camera at all. Before we even knew each other, we both wanted to go to the Maldives for our honeymoon. It was like our dream honeymoon. When we were dating, like maybe 2 months in, we were at a dinner with our friends, Mika and Brandon, and I don't even know if they were like official yet. It was just the beginning of all of us dating. I think you had asked, like, what would be your dream honeymoon? I was like, I always wanted to go to the Maldives or like maybe some island in Greece. But as soon as I said the Maldives, like Andre and Brandon like looked at each other like, Brandon, I guess, had known that, yeah, it was just meant to be. We were supposed to go for our honeymoon like right after we got married, but our travel document got delayed. I forget how many months, but we thought it was gonna come in like 3 to 5, and 3 would have been like, we could leave right away. And I think it came out in 6 or 7. And we just wanted to go straight to Brazil and spend time with this family. I'm really glad we waited. It was a little bit of a gamble because it's off season. The surfing is prime right now, but the weather is a little bit iffy. And thankfully, I was really nervous about the weather being bad, but thankfully we had 8 out of 10 perfect days. Sunny, just beautiful. There was one rain day, like literally from morning until evening, just torrential pouring. And I actually kind of enjoyed it. Like, I took a bath that day and we ended up like having to run home in the rain, which was really funny. And then the next day we had like a gloomy day. It was like you could walk around and do stuff, but it was just really cloudy. And that one I was starting to be like, okay, this sucks. Like, this was in the middle of the trip and I was kind of like, oh no, did we come here and spend, you know, all this money just to be stuck inside? So I was starting to get a little worried. But thankfully the rest of the time was perfect and beautiful. So I think if I knew that it was, the skies were gonna open back up and it was gonna be beautiful, I would have like enjoyed those rainy days a little bit more. But what did we even do? We watched Jumanji. We watched, what's the Scuba Steve movie? Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
It is like kind of fun having a rain day, I'm not gonna lie. Especially because the sun, clearly, I've gotten so tan, is so strong. It was kind of nice to break it up in hindsight. But in the moment, I was kind of like, oh no, is this gonna like plague our trip? Anything to add, babe?
No, you covered it all. Trip, of a lifetime, dream come true.
Highly recommend this resort. I mean, the best part is that they clean twice a day and that I have not touched a cooking utensil in 10 days. Actually over that, because we literally flew for, I mean, the travel time was 35 hours. Yeah, what else is there to know? What's like some things, like if people wanted to come to the Maldives, like what would you, or come to Niyama, what would you want them to know?
Are you asking me a question? Sorry, it's on down for a bit. If they come to Niyama, make sure you stay on the overwater villa. It's such like a surreal experience to be above water.
Mm-hmm.
And like the bathroom is above water, the pool, you get to like lounge just over the reef, and it's pretty unreal. Obviously the restaurants are incredible. You're gonna probably eat food that I'm speaking to myself. I've never thought food could taste that good. So
it's like really phenomenal. I don't think we were expecting that.
Definitely like a big surprise that we had was
the quality of food. Yes.
And
I would definitely recommend, just to jump in, to do the half and half, to do the beach villa and then the overwater. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Especially, I think it's like two completely different experiences.
Yeah.
And I would not like choose one or the other. I like that we did massage, was amazing. We worked out we did circuit training with, he's this guy from Indonesia, and he cracked our backs and it was glorious.
Jet ski ride.
Oh my gosh, jet ski was insane. You'll see all of it. I mean, it's pretty epic being here and just like being at the beaches too, and lounging around and exploring the island.
How you get to your day. We've literally been traveling for, sorry the lighting is so crazy, but 40 hours?
Yeah, I don't even want to count at this point. We got some 7 leaves, made Andre stop because it's just so good. And if you're in the LA Irvine area, it's just, you gotta do it. One cool little thing is we got a free upgrade on our first flight. It was a 5-hour flight, and the seats we had initially just sucked. We were like on the bathroom wall. The seats didn't really recline, and I just asked the guy, the flight attendant, I was like, is there any seats that are better than this? Like, I gave the puppy dog eyes, you know. It freaking worked. He moved us to premium economy, which normally Qatar doesn't have those. It's just the first class like straight lay down, but this had premium economy, which is kind of like a big recliner chair, and so you get to put your feet up.
Much more wider too, like
so roomy.
so comfy.
I slept so well on that flight. We both did. Then our longer flight, unfortunately, I could not finesse it. I tried, but no one was biting. I mean, we even had this guy sitting next to us that smelled so bad, and I tried to use it to our advantage, and I told the lady I was feeling nauseous and I didn't know if I could do it for 15 hours, but she said there was no two seats next to each other. So what can you do?
The plane was really full.
Yeah, it was a full flight, so.
It was so hectic.
But we tried. All right, well, peace out. Careful, babe. Nudge, it's like my dream. I had a dream I was driving a Tesla and I didn't trust it to stop by itself. Story of my life. Stay tuned because we are moving to Brazil. We're moving in like a month and a half, and this time we're gonna go for 6 months. So we're so excited. We are looking for apartments. I think we found one that we really like. We just need to make sure the price is right and nail down all those logistics. There's a lot we have to do to get ready. Love you guys, faithful subscribers that like and follow and comment.
The fam is growing.
The fam is growing.
Keep the stoke. See you
The
soon.
stoke.
Enjoy the vlog.